All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Raha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. All right, it's the brother Isaiah or Azariah from the Pittsburgh GMS camp coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Raha HaKodash. Lord willing is edifying. All right, and I came across this article, it was a very interesting article, and I'm gonna tie it in, with prophecy. Okay, like I said, Lord willing, this is edifying. All right, and this article speaking on this Jake. Okay, this Jake named and like I said, I'm gonna tie it in with prophecy because this is just showing you, okay, how one nation shall be stronger than the other. All right, and the elect are gonna receive, all right, spiritual power in order to do greater things than this man did. Okay. But it had to be the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah on this man for him to perform this act. So we're just gonna read about it, okay? It's from Pocketworthy. It says Henry Johnson, the one-man army who fought off dozens of German soldiers during World War One. In May 1918, Henry Johnson found himself alone in the Argonne with a wounded ally, an empty rifle, and dozens of German soldiers closing in. He didn't run, he fought, okay? So this is a pretty long article. I'm just gonna read some of it. I'm gonna pull out some precepts. All right. So May 15th, 1918. Okay, he heard rustling, and he was guarding a certain area. All right. I'm gonna just kind of summarize it. All right. So bear with me. All right. He was watching a certain area. All right. And the guy who was with him fell asleep. All right. And so he's like telling the dude like wake up, so on and so forth. Dude wasn't trying to hear it. He's like, you tripping, whatever, He's waving him off, get off me, bro. I'm sleeping. You know what I mean? So the whole time Johnson getting ready, and Lord willing, I just put the link in the description so you can go read the whole thing. All right. But basically he fought off, okay, German soldiers, man. Okay. I'm gonna scroll down. Okay, boom. Give him some backstory. All right. Keep going. Yeah, so they're talking about the weapons they gave him. And basically what happened was, okay, he was surrounded by German soldiers, okay? And he started throwing grenades and he was shooting his rifle and he tried to put an American bullet in the French rifle, but the rifle jammed. And so he started using his rifle to hit him, smash him like a club. Smash him with a club, like a club. And you know who this remind you of? when you when you see, oh shit, I'm sorry, Salaki. Let me switch, Salaki. I be messing up sometimes. I switched it. All right. Judge is 15. Okay. And in 14. And when he came to Lehi, the Philistines shouted against him, and the spirit of the Most High came mightily upon him, and the cords that were upon his arms became flax that was burnt with fire, and his bands loosed from off his hands, and he found a jawbone of an ass, and put forth his hand and took it, and slew 1,000 men therewith. Now this guy here, he didn't do, this because Samson had the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah with him. Okay, and so that's why Samson was able to do this. But you know, this guy did something more, let's see, more admirable for our times, because the Most High have taken that portion of the spirit that He used to give us, that would used to be upon man. He's taking it, He's drawing that back, so men don't live as long, men are not as strong, so on and so forth. Okay, we pale in comparison to our former glory, so to speak. All right, but so basically, he was beating the Germans with the sword, man. And man, so on and so forth, man. He stabbed up a lot of them, and it says that he wounded. It says that he killed. It said he killed like 4. Let me go. Some men who walked said he killed 6, and he injured 32. Somebody said he killed 4 and he injured 24. either way, he's pretty much single-handedly held this location. All right, the Battle of Henry Johnson. It said the nickname came fast. The bridge was declared the Battle of Henry Johnson. And he was given the unofficial label, the Black Death, the official rank of sergeant, and he was headed back home. So of course, they had to throw in that black word, which black goes back to a negative connotation. All right, but it is what it is. But I ain't gonna mess with it. So let's get some free precepts because the Most High is gonna use the men of the Lord, to be His battle axe. Let's get that first, okay? Jeremiah 51:20. Okay, let me see if there's any more. Oh yeah, Jeremiah 51. Okay, and 19 says, "The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name." Okay, so the Most High have given a specific portion, of the Spirit unto you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, which will be known as Jacob. Okay, we're the originator and the former of all things, man. Okay, through the Spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. I mean, most of the great inventions, pretty much all the great inventions, come from a so-called from one of you Israelites, man. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right. Because the Most High made you the salt of the earth, man. Okay, we're the most vibrant and most unique. Okay, and what does it say here? Let's get this other scripture real quick. Okay, peculiar people, right? 1 Peter 2:9 says, "But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who have called you out of darkness into his marvelous light." And this is speaking about the elect in particular, okay? But the Most High have chosen us, to be above all people, right? Let's get this, Deuteronomy 7:6, which these are a few just milk scriptures, a little bit of milk into the recipe. Deuteronomy 7:6, "For thou art an holy people unto the Most High thy power. Yahweh thy power have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth." So the Most High have chose us to be a special people above all other people. So when you see something like this one Jake, murking and holding off all these German Edomites, there's no surprise. All right, because it goes back to Jacob and Esau. They're the stars of this show, man. All right, Jacob is the end. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Right. So right now, Esau's is in power. And Jacob is going to be the next rulership to come. With Yahweh Shai, with the Most High, of course, Yahweh Shai, King David, the elect. The elect of Israel. All right, that's the new rulership that's coming on the planet Earth. So let's get this. Genesis 25:23 said, "And the Lord said unto her, Two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger." And this is talking about Jacob and Esau. Let's continue. "And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red, all over like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau." Now, a lot of Edomites are particularly hairy, but this is speaking about how, in the old times, we would give gifts to each other of ram skins dyed red, and so when Esau came out, he came out like a little so-called white baby would come out, red all over, and then even today, when they get older, when you see a so-called white person get angry or get frustrated or cold or whatever the case may be, which I get that color too because I'm so pale or whatever. You turn red, they turn red. So this is what it means when it says, "And he came out red all over like a hairy garment." So that's enough of that. I don't want to get too deep into the milk, all right? Which the milk be drowning certain people anyway, So let's get this, Jeremiah 51:20. Let's read the next one. Let's read 20. "Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war, for with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms." And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. Okay, with thee also will I break in pieces man and woman, and with thee will I break in pieces old and young. And with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock. And with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen. And with thee will I break in pieces captains and rulers. Okay, so the Most High created us. Okay, and He's going to use us to destroy these heathens, man. And I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, saith the Most High. Okay, so this is what the Most High is going to do. He's going to, let me see here. Because we got to tie all things back to prophecy. Okay, Jeremiah 16:16 says, Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Most High, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. You see? So this is what the Most High is doing. Okay, right now, what does this tie in with? Okay, Yahushua said what? He said, come with me, and I will make you what? Fishers of men, right? Fishers of men. Let's just read it. Matthew 4:19 says, and he saith unto them, follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. There's even a parable that speaks of the kingdom of heaven. Okay, let me see here. Fish, all kind, good and bad. See, you got to tie these precepts together, right? Matthew 13:47. And the kingdom of heaven is like unto a net that was cast into the sea and gathered of every kind. Now the sea represents people. Okay, the sea can represent multitudes of people. All right. Okay, there's the actual sea, and then there's the multitudes of people. Okay. Matter of fact, what does it say? Beast. Just to prove that the sea is many people. Okay. Maybe I'm thinking about Revelation 17 and okay, 15 it says, and he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest where the horse sitteth are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. Okay, so sometimes when it speaks of that water or the sea, is speaking about people. So let's continue. And again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a net that was cast into the sea, okay, into the people, and gathered of every kind, okay, of every kind of Israelite, okay, because we're all scattered into all these different nations, all right, just so you understand. Which when it was full, they drew to shore and sat down and gathered the good into vessels, but cast the bad away. So shall it be at the end of the world. The angel shall come forth and sever the wicked from among the just, and shall cast them into the furnace of fire. There shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth. Right. So, yeah, like I said, even shall it be in the end. Okay. So the Most High is going to separate his, the sheep and the goats and so on and so forth, the wheat from the tares. Right. All right. But we're fishers of men right now. So, just had to get a few precepts, so let's just, all right. So that just kind of helps you understand Jeremiah 16:16. Later, he's going to send for those hunters, which are the elect men who receive that spiritual power. All right. And so that's what this is going into, right? You see, they're gonna hunt them from the top of the mountains. Okay. What I say? I'll get one more. What does it say? Carmel. I will. It's a lot. Yeah, Amos 9 and 1. I saw the Lord standing upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintel of the door, that the posts may shake, and cut them in the head, all of them. And I will slay the last of them with the sword. He that fleeth of them shall not flee away, and he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. Though they dig into hell, thence shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them. And though they go into captivity before their enemies, thence will I command the sword, and it shall slay them. And I will set mine eyes upon them for evil and not for good. Okay? So, these Edomites is going to go, these E's is going to get destroyed. All right? And 2/3 of the house of Israel that survive, okay, in the other places on the earth, okay, they refuse to repent, they're going to be destroyed. The scriptures also say, okay, which I'm way off topic, so I'm going to go back. All right? But that's how the spirit is sometimes. But it says, them that would not that I should rule over them, bring and slay before me, roughly paraphrasing. So those are the house of Israel that will not accept Yahushai's form of government, they will be killed, all right, by the elect men, all right. It says, bring hither and slay them before me. So either Yahushai is going to do it or the men are going to do it. Because I've heard of dreams where Yahushai actually cut people's head off, okay. So, however it happens, they're going to die, all right. All right, because right now there's a chance for repentance, but pretty soon it won't be. So, like I said, Lord willing, I remember to put this in the description, Lord willing, so you can read that. I'm just going to finish these precepts. I'm going to wrap it up. All right. Psalms 144:1. Okay. A psalm of David. Blessed be Yahweh my strength, which teacheth my hands to war and my fingers to fight. You see? So the Most High is going to put the spirit on the elect men to fight. He's going to teach their fingers to fight into war. Okay, the scriptures say when Yahushua returns, it speaks about in Revelation, in righteousness he doth judge and make war. Okay, so that's what's going to happen when Yahushua returns. Okay, Psalms 149:6 says, Psalms 149 and 1. Praise ye the Most High. Sing unto the Most High a new song, and praise and his praise in the congregation of saints. Let Israel rejoice in him that made them, in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Let them praise his name in the dance, and let them sing praises unto him with the timbrel and harp. For the Most High taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Now, who did it just preface this speaking about? The children of Israel. Those are the saints, man. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Most High. Okay, so this is what the saints are waiting for. Okay, and this is even spoken about in the book of Revelation, showing you this is a future prophecy. Because what is the testimony of Yahushua? It is the spirit of prophecy. Revelation 13:9 says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is patience. Here is the patience and the faith of these saints. It said, this honor have all his saints. So his saints are patiently waiting for that moment to get to render revenge unto their enemies, man. It says that they're going to get to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people. Okay, to execute upon them the judgment written, which I read that out of order, so Salakia. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye Yahweh. Okay, Revelation 13:9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So this is what the saints are patiently waiting for. All right. Revelation 3:21. Okay. Why that ain't the one I wanted. Okay. Obadiah 1:18, and eventually this is what's going to happen. Okay, when it's time to get rid of these E's from off the planet Earth. Obadiah 1:18 says, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of E for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of E. Okay, for the Most High have spoken it. You see, Okay, so that's what's going to happen when the time comes to get rid of these E's. Okay, that's what exactly how it's going to go down. Ain't gonna be none remaining in the house of E. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Break them with a rod of iron. Okay. Let's get this one. Revelation 2. Okay, and 26. And he that overcometh, okay, matter of fact, I'll start at 25. But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. Okay? So that's what's coming for the elect, okay, of the house of Israel. You see? They're going to get to rule these other nations with the rod of iron, and as the vessels of a potter, they shall be broken to shivers, even as Yahushua received from his Father. So we're going to be fellow heirs with Yahushua. Lord willing, we be of that number. All right? We're going to get to destroy you heathens. It's a lot. I'm looking over here because I'm looking at the video feed or whatever. So, you know, it is what it is. The camera's right there. So, that's pretty much it. You know, I just thought that was a very interesting, and of course, you know, when we read something, we tie it in with prophecy, you know, through the Spirit. You know what I'm saying? To the best of our abilities, as the Lord have given us a portion of His Spirit. Okay, so Lord willing, that was edifying. So with that, I'm gonna just go ahead and give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahahakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. All right, with that, I'm going to say shalom.